What's up? What's up? What's the fuck up? Oh my goodness, I got two of them in here. Double the trouble, double the fun. What's up, people? Welcome to Our Take. I'm so excited. I've been watching this last show, and then I got this one. We just running this shit right on through since 9 a.m. So, and TT looking like he just don't even want to be here.
No, when I'm laughing, I'm looking at my messages, and I didn't realize you gave me a message at 10:24 because I'm that old to tell me to go to the bathroom and get some water.
I did. I'm over here trying to set up. I was like, take your ass to pee and get you some water.
And I stand here and I drink 2 bottles of Gatorade. So if there's a moment you don't see me, it's gonna happen. I'm just throwing it out there to say it.
Oh shit! But now, welcome everybody to another edition of Our Take, y'all. I am your host. I am Farrah, the hostess with the mostest. Y'all, I got T Double, and then shit over there on the other side. I got PL Coulter up in the building, the host of the Extra Point that comes on right before us at 9 a.m. T Double was over on the show, so we're gonna keep it running on through. Double the pleasure, double the fun. 2 hours of football fun with us. So. Y'all, how you doing? I know we've been talking like every day, but how y'all been holding up over this week? How's your week? I'm gonna give it up to PL, our extra host today.
First of all, Farrah, thank you for the invite. I want to thank T-Dub for being the bridge over troubled waters. You're the bridge between
what's up, Lion?
The best 2 hours in podcasting on Saturday morning. It's the Extra Point in Our Take. We're the salad and y'all the steak. So I'm excited to be here. Oh, and one more thing, y'all. When you're in the green room on Our Take, that track, if you ain't ready to talk,
hit a little different. No,
Hey, you got that bounce in the green room. I was.
You know what I've been thinking about doing? Trying to get our girl from our old job, the rapper. I was gonna talk to her and see about her making a whole track for me for our song. I know she'll do it. That's my homie.
The Our Take green room is unrivaled. I'm gonna just say that.
Paul, my feelings hurt.
I like it.
Paul, my feelings hurt. Because just a couple of days ago, I told her because she had me in the green room for like 3 hours waiting her to get in it. I created a whole rap. I got my lyrics and all. And the first thing she said to you is, "I'm gonna get girls that we used to work with to get lyrics." So that just whatever
he can't rap. He can't rap. What the hell? We're gonna lose them. Our audience.
He looks like he got
that job.
He got
no balls. He ain't got no damn balls. He got slabs. Slabs of damn ribs. Oh shit! I'm sorry though. No, real talk. He did make a little rap, but yeah, he can bring it in.
No, not a little rap.
Little rap. Yeah, this hurt my feelings.
I see you with your little notepad, with your little pen.
Yeah, he did a little rhyme, but they ain't that.
Real rappers don't write nothing down. Okay, ask Lil Wayne and Jay-Z.
Excuse me. All the rappers who don't rhyme are either dead or don't rhyme no more. So what
unalive, but they alive though. You're liars.
I'm saying I'm alive now, by the way.
No. Me too. I be talking to Brandon, be like, "Did you hear about that pew pew?" I'm like, yo, gotta separate the two. I have a life. But TT, how was your week?
Yes. Oh, my week was fine. It was quiet, unrelated, unemotional. I'm gonna put that kind of thing. But the best part of it is, I can't say that. I was talking to my old heads this week. Everybody who used to be important in my life at a moment, I was talking to, and everybody is either 85 or older. And somehow I got to connect with all my older heads, and I loved them, and I missed them, and they were here. For some reason, something told me to start talking to people this week, and that's what I was doing all week. So my week was good because I got to express love, and they got to express love back, unlike what I get from you. So I was happy and joyous for that.
You gotta get it from somewhere.
Don't come from here.
Girls, don't lean into it.
This is what the truth is. Only the truth speaks. Paul really speaking truth over here. That's all.
Truthbombs.com. I see.
TT, no, I got nothing but love for that. I'll pew pew somebody. I ain't gonna unalive them, but I get them in their pinky toe.
Wow.
And you won't.
Pinky toe.
I'm getting with the pinky toe. But no, thank you guys for joining. If you are on Facebook, you're on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and y'all already know TikTok and Twitch over here in the building that you can if you're on replay, I love the replay. Okay. So thank you, guys. I really couldn't do it without you guys. We do it for you guys. We love it. That's why we do it. So I'll let you know if you're on TikTok. My homie over there, Lions Pride. I told you I got to get you on the show. That's my little homie over there. I appreciate you joining. He rocks with me every which way but loose, unrivaled, anything. He don't care. He rocks with me. So I appreciate you, Jude. I see you over there. Share this live out. Put it on your story. Tap that screen because that's how we get more people in here. Let's get it rocking up in here. We got a lot of shit to cover. He don't care. Super Bowl Sunday is tomorrow. Oh, Lord Jesus. It's been a long time. You get my pictures up here. I was so excited. I didn't get to get my picture up. There you go. We got one more wake up, y'all. Just like we do in prison. We got one more wake up. We got one more wake up. And we here. We are here. Super Bowl Sunday is tomorrow. We definitely about to talk a lot about that. We got some NCAA basketball. We have Unrivaled, and we have some NBA, especially these trades. We got to talk a little bit about that shit. So, y'all ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's get it crunk up in here. So, Super Bowl Sunday is tomorrow. I'll get y'all pick in a minute. Don't really give a shit right now. So no, I don't mean it that way, but we'll get in a few. Why you so sensitive today, TT?
Listen, it's
You
just
got too
that
much
time.
sugar in you. You
It's
got
just
drink
that
too much Gatorade.
Listen, man, I had a drink last night for the first time in a month. All of a sudden, I done lost my mind. I don't know what that is. My fault. See, so that's what it is. I'm all sensitive.
You're all sensitive over there and stuff. I can't do it. But we do got Super Bowl out. Yeah, we're not picking alike over here. Y'all know TT has to go around me. I'm not sure what Paul's pick is, but we're gonna get it in just a few. But what I really want to get into is NFL honors. I know we've been talking about it for a couple of last 2 days. See what you guys feel about it. Now that MVP, I'm gonna start there. What's up, Jose? Welcome up in the building. MVP Matthew Stafford. Paul.
Oh, me? I'm first?
Yes.
I did have Paul.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That
Paul. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. A little nervous for the first time, long time listener. All right. Matthew Stafford is deserving MVP. I think he had 28 consecutive touchdowns with no interceptions. And he did so, unlike Drake May, he did so in a division that had 3 teams win, I think, 12 games and had 3 teams in a divisional round of the playoffs. And to get a number 1 seed with that type of schedule, I think he's – no, not a number 1 seed. It wasn't, but to put those numbers up in that division, I think is worthwhile.
It was good. I think so too. What say you, T-Double?
No question. There was nothing else and no one else that could compare to because I'm gonna say that because of the scheduling and who they had at number 2. And listen, I'm not gonna take anything from Drake May whatsoever because you as we say in college when we watch and we say you only can play the people who are in front of you. That's all you can do. You can't play a schedule that they're not play people who are not on your schedule. And he did the best he could on the schedule. But what Stafford did, he had a tougher schedule and put up better numbers in a tougher schedule and in a tougher situation. And so the hype train was all year Stafford because honestly, after your boy really got hurt, there was no hype train about anybody else other than Stafford and May. I mean, there was nobody else in the league that could have been thought in the conversation that we could remember. No. So if that's going to be down to those 2, Stafford is deserving. Congratulations. I don't know if the speech was better than the winning award because everybody's like, oh, I'm going to run it back next year. Okay, you 75 years old. Now you another team with a 75-year-old quarterback. Welcome to the league. Come on in. Come into the water with the rest of us.
I mean, I didn't have no problem with him getting MVP. I think there's a lot of hype and people were arguing about it because they felt like he didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Okay, we usually want to that's just the portrayal of it. You know, whoever is that winning quarterback in the Super Bowl usually gets that MVP. But he didn't make it. But he had the most yards this year. I think he had 100 more passes than May had. I think if he hadn't, That's not the only reasons that I got for him making it. It is because any other time they would have never given it to him because he didn't make it to the Super Bowl. So that's why I thought he would have gotten it. May would have at least gotten Offensive Player of the Year. But I heard y'all guys talking earlier that would have been a pity vote, which it could have. So what I'm saying is May just gonna take the damn Super Bowl MVP and call it a fucking day.
Well, you can have MVP as long as you lose the game. I don't give a crap. He could be the second person in league history on a losing squad that won.
Man.
I don't really give a hoot about that. But I'm saying, you're correct. Stafford went all season. May did really well. Congratulations to both. One got one trophy, and the other one get a chance to win another one. Who loses in that conversation?
Matthew Stafford coming back, so.
And May got 30 more years in the league because he's only 22.
But Matthew Stafford's coming back. You can't, I don't care about no age shit in this. No, come on. What did they give it to Matthew Stafford because they thought he was going to retire?
No, they gave it to him.
They thought this was the last hurrah
because he had the best season. But in reality, we know this dude. We know May ain't gonna retire after this year. I'm
just saying it was funny. He came up there and told everybody that he was staying when he got his award, but he led everyone to believe that this is probably his last season. That's all I'm saying. Pity vote. That could have been a pity vote.
Didn't we say the same thing about Bo Nix? Did he tell everybody this is last year after being turned 49 this year? And didn't we say
you can joke about it. You can joke about it, but that's real shit. Like, really, I really believe that it was a pity vote. They really didn't think he was coming back. And that's why he made the announcement where he did.
I really believe he had the best season, and that's why he won MVP.
Did he really have the best season?
Well, excuse me. He had the best quarterback season. And since this is a quarterback award, he had the best quarterback season. That's all it was.
Did he really, though?
Yeah, he did.
Any other quarterback that may not have had the points, but you don't think nobody.
Name another one. Name another quarterback this season who really, other than two we named, name another one who did whatever.
Maybe I'm not a Stafford fan. I think on the low end, I think that he possibly could have not gotten it because it won but 1 to 3 votes that separated him. So I think that extra vote was a pity vote because they thought he was out of here. I'm just gonna be honest.
Well, maybe it was an ex-boyfriend of his wife that she slept with, and she didn't talk about and gave him a vote, made him feel better. We don't know. You know how that goes.
It could have. Jose, User, Ken, Bobby, Gino. Thank y'all for coming up in the building and share this live out. But what you think about JSN now? Now, definitely. What y'all think about JSN getting this over Puka?
Paul, let you go ahead with this one.
From a number standpoint, I get it. He had better numbers, but Puka is a better player. JSN had the better season. So I think that I can't have a problem with him winning it because he did lead the league in receiving yards at least. So I'm
he had more passes thrown to him.
In a pickle, I would take Puka in a fantasy draft over JSN, but JSN was deserving. I think Drake May was actually snubbed for Offensive Player of the Year. Myself, I would have taken him over both, but no, I don't have a problem with JSN.
Take.
If you want to narrow it down between him and Puka, the bottom line was JSN had more yards, and Puka wasn't even the leading receiver on his team when it came to touchdowns. So if you can't even lead your team in touchdowns, how you gonna tell me you're the Offensive Player of the Year? I'm sorry. And you're playing on a squad that throws the ball. That's how the MVP got it because he threw the ball around. That's what he did. And so JSN was the only receiver that we could name in Seattle for most of the year until they traded for Rashid from New Orleans. We couldn't name the other receiver. And we knew Cooper Kupp was there. We knew the Kupp wasn't doing anything till the playoffs. We knew that. So does he deserve it? Yes, because when your favorite quarterback threw the ball, he only threw it to one person. And as long as you catch the ball, you are the Offensive Player of the Year. That's all you had to do. That's it.
That's very true. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that. JSN, he did, but couldn't nobody say anything if Puka had won it. But I truly believe that because May didn't get the MVP and it was so close of a voting, he should have received that player.
Yeah. That's the trophy. That's the little ribbon. That's the little trophy he would have got, the participation trophy, because he didn't get the MVP. Man. I'm glad he didn't get it. I'm glad. I would have taken it.
You know that was the funniest shit, to be honest. is how they made Strahan give Myles Garrett the award. Boy, you talk about spit in the face. I was like, okay, this is funny. And we all know how he feels about it. He feels he still has his record, but they made him get up there and acknowledge this record for Myles Garrett.
Right.
I don't know. But he didn't have to fucking accept that honor to give the award. I wouldn't have done it.
If you wouldn't have done it, then they would have been saying that you holding a grudge and you weak and all that. And then that's going to take another spin. But that's going to take a spin of his image that he has with ABC. He can't have nothing to hit his Good Morning America image. He has to be the good guy. Yeah. You know, that's the basic and bottom line of that. So
that was a slap in the face, though.
But bottom line is, Myles deserved it. I don't care if it took me 75 games to get to 88 sacks. That's the first time somebody had 88 sacks. I don't care if it's the first time something happened.
I said he didn't deserve it.
Was he the best defensive player? Was the best defensive player in the league? I don't know, but because he had those sacks, he was the spotlight on him. And Strahan knew that. Strahan was questionable when Brett Favre laid down and let you get the record. So everybody got a question about the sack scenario. It shouldn't matter. He did what he can do on the season. It's the same competition. I got to play the game that's in front of me. Should I sit down a game because I'm close to the sack record? No. I'm not playing these games. It's basic and bottom line. So Strahan can have whatever feeling it is. Myles did what he's supposed to do, and I'm not a Cleveland fan whatsoever. Congratulations. Even the player.
If he hadn't had that sack record, we'd be trying to add up who had the most tackles this year as a cornerback.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Really, this is really a mute conversation because Jeffrey Simmons was robbed of Defensive Player of the Year.
Here's my question. If Simmons didn't get the sacks, how can you be the best defensive player if y'all can't win more than 3 games? How you didn't stop nobody? So how do you become the defensive player of the year?
Who the hell did Cleveland stop?
Wait a minute. Was that directed toward the Titans?
No, I'm sorry.
I believe it was. I believe it was.
Let me answer that question then, because I mean, we can light up a cigarette and smoke if you want. We can smoke.
I got cigars in the back there. Right
I know because Farrah is just pulled down my road and she's about to park in my garage because we go in the same direction. Cleveland won just as many games as the Titans, and the Titans beat Cleveland in the dog pound.
You are correct.
With the sack, and he did the Shador. He outplayed Myles Garrett in that game.
But here's the question. As I said, did Simmons get 21, 22, or 23, or 42 sacks? There's the problem. Cleveland wasn't great. Cleveland was a great defense. It was a top 10 defense. They didn't stop anybody, but also they had somebody who had 28 sacks.
If he didn't hit this record, he wouldn't even be in this category. He'd be in the category, but he wouldn't have won. He wouldn't have won.
You are correct. So that's why I was talking about Simmons. You can be the best, but if you don't have something that's going to spotlight you, how are they going to see you do this? That's the only reason he got spotlighted, because of the sacks. That's it.
Jeffrey Simmons led all interior defensive linemen in pressures, win rate percentage. He had 10.5 double-digit sacks as a defensive tackle. And keep in mind, he did this on a defense that L'Jarius Sneed played 2 games. Yep. Your high-priced free agent cornerback. You traded away your other starting cornerback because you're in tank mode. And your top 3 safeties were all injured in the same game and lost for the season. He was playing with plumbers and part-time delivery drivers. There was a guy from Uber Eats that delivered my food and then went straight to the home and played. So, like, for him to put up those numbers when you get triple and quadruple teamed has to be accounted for. On a team where other teams was playing you with the lead for the majority of the season, so they wasn't even passing the ball that much, and you still got those Jeffrey Simmons, DPOY.
I'm never going to defend Cleveland because that's going to be like that's like the worst thing in the history of the world for me. But I don't see. I can name anything other than plumbers and exterminators who played for the Cleveland Browns too. I mean, they're trying to get the roaches off the field. That's all I can tell you.
Farrah, it sounds like he's about to say, Cleveland, this one's for you.
This one's for you. Like you said, the standard is the standard. That's his motto.
Hold on. The standard is the standard. You better back up off that. You better hold on, man.
Just saying. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming in, Big Boy Damon, Extra Point. I live in your head, Primrose, Clayton, Bears Nation, everybody that's over in the chat. I'll let you, girl. Y'all tap it out. Hey, I'm not gonna shoot y'all in the foot over that dude because he definitely just, like I said, if he didn't hit this record, he wouldn't be anything. But my biggest point was Strahan that was rooted in NFL to make him give the honors away. That's all I'm saying. Now, offensive rookie of the year. I think McMillan was a really good offensive player.
Yes.
But where the hell did offensive rookie player of the year come from with this one? I mean, maybe I just ain't noticed another rookie. I'm trying to understand.
Name another rookie that stands out in your head right now.
No. So I was kind of shocked on it, but maybe it's just my lack of knowledge. I was a golden girl. I was a golden girl at the draft. Golden was a silver this year.
I think the only other rookie you would have talked about it was a wide receiver in Tampa Bay, but I think he got hurt somewhere in that season, and he lost his momentum. That was it.
He only had 23 receptions over the last 9 games and no touchdowns. So I think he would have been the clear-cut winner. I think this was an indictment on the quarterback play from the rookie quarterbacks. Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, Tyler Shuck got in late because your boy Rattler
was holding him back. Hold him down. Thank you.
That wasn't shady. But I think if Tyler Shuck would have had more games, he would have won it. And if Cam Ward's team wasn't so anemic on offense, they would have just gave it to him by default. But
true.
Yes, you're right. Defensive rookie of the year. I'm gonna be honest. I absolutely no clue.
Excuse me. I'm going to stand up on the table for this because you've heard the name. You've heard the name all through this week, and you're going to hear it all. Nick Emmanuri from the Seattle Seahawks should have been the defensive rookie of the year. You've been hearing his name all through ESPN. You've been hearing his name all through it, and he came in second to this swimmager. Now this dude is in Cleveland. There we go. And he won the line.
Cleveland paid some money for some awards or something. I don't know.
So this dude, but you heard who should have won it, and of course, Emmanuri is from where? I gotta say it. He's a Gamecock, but he should have been defensive player of the year.
In every episode, I swear.
When is that bird season so we can start pew-pewing?
You know, you split. You can't shoot. You can't shoot. The thing about it, everybody loves chicken, so I don't know why y'all mad at me.
More duck hunt, damn it.
I'm warming up my oven for some chicken right now.
Everybody loves chicken, so leave my Gamecocks alone. But that's who I thought should have went down. This young man had I think 100-something tackles of the season. Really played. Came out. Cleveland had a wonderful draft last year. I'm not gonna argue with. They had a really good draft, and this dude was really good. But I just didn't see that. They're rookies. They're going to get better.
They're going to get better. Let's see, Mike Vrabel. I'm good with it. They could have went either way. Either Mike, Ben could have slid in, but they was going to give it to a coach that was in the Super Bowl. So,
congratulations.
Was Rob.
Who?
Mike McDonald, Seattle Super Bowl winning coach.
It could have went either way. I'm just saying it could have went either way. I ain't gonna fight you on it. What's your take?
All I'm gonna say is simply, go ahead, Paul.
I'm just saying the reason why McDonald was the point I was trying to make about Stafford. You get the number 1 overall seed in the NFC West. You had a much tougher road to get there. You didn't have a historically weak schedule, the weakest schedule since 1978. That's a long time ago. Now I know you weren't born in Torrance, but some of us was running around in Doppers and watching that movie.
I was in school.
I was walking yet.
I was in school in 1978. I don't know what you're talking about. I was in school. I was about to go try.
He had a girlfriend.
You know what I'm saying?
His girl had a girlfriend.
I was dating with my little afro. I don't know what you're talking about. I was about to move into my curl phase.
He was sharing baby bottles.
You know, no, girl. I was 7, 8 years old at the time.
Was there any baby oil involved?
Nope.
As long as there wasn't no baby oil involved.
All I'm going to say is this. Yes, I think Verbal had a very good year because he turned the team that won 3 games into what they won. Now, of course, we can always talk about the schedule, and we can always talk about and I know Paul had a legitimate reason to hate on Weber winning this award because he was on a team that could have won the award, stayed where he was. But we're not going to talk about that because
no, we talk about that, Farrah, if you're so inclined, because he got one with us. We was good.
And then he's gone.
Every single day after work, we had something on the stove. Early in the morning, we had breakfast on the table. And making coffee had its sugar and cream.
And then he was gone. One day he was gone. Now, the McDonald thing in Seattle, great coach.
Did the toast look like me?
No, Lord.
Did the toast look like me?
Jesus. Breakfast on that table.
Okay, I'm sorry. We can move on.
For a second. I was like, wait a minute.
I was gonna sing it. I was gonna sing it. So, but congratulations to Vrabel. I just saw him catch a touchdown against the Carolina Panthers a few minutes ago in the replay of the Super Bowl 38. He was the one who cut the touchdown to take the lead at the end of the game. So congratulations to Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a badass. So yeah, much props.
He is, and I give the nod to him in the Super Bowl. I give the nod to him.
And he's a former Steeler too. Just remember that he started off as a Steeler. But let's move on from that.
And he won a Super Bowl with the Patriots.
He wasn't generational. He was an average linebacker who was a more than average half linebacker.
A Super Bowl winner since then.
Okay. And there's a lot of Super Bowl winners that's been there since then, except if they played for Denver. Okay, let's move on. Comeback player of the year. Christian McCaffrey, no question, great comeback.
Bobby Wagner, I have no problem. Pick man of the year. I don't know what the hell he did. Thank you for your service, though, because you did something out there. They gave you that to work. They gave you that. And protector of the year, Joe Thuney. Yeah, were y'all good with that?
Good. That's a new award. That was a new award. That's the first year that's ever been awarded. So we can't.
I did see that.
There's no history to that.
I did say that was the first one. So what's up, Big Cheesy? Up in the building. I appreciate you coming up in here. But hey, real quick. It's never real quick with y'all too, but that's okay. Offense starters. I couldn't find defensive. I looked this morning and still couldn't find any. But we got some offensive starters. We ain't gotta go through each and every damn one of them. But where they came from, and TT, if you point out a Steeler, an original Steeler, I promise you all will swim across the lake.
I will see none.
There are none. There are none. There are no Steelers in this group.
Good.
Congratulations.
Jesus Christ. But definitely wanted to get through these real quick to see who is starting. Because I know y'all got some matchups in here that y'all, think are gonna be whatever. What y'all say on this? Where's my brain of Broncos in here? That's what I'm looking for. I can't get rid of it. Stupid.
There's one name that jumps out that's really the only one that really bears discussing, and that's Holiday Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings, because the GM is gone, the coach is gone. You got JJ McCarthy go blue, and his lack of availability, and you're watching Sam Darnold go from 14-3 to whatever Seattle did. It was close. Now he's on the doorstep of a Super Bowl for seeing ghosts. This is quite a story. Now they should be more worried than Titans fans about Vrabel winning.
I did see where Jefferson he had quoted that he was happy for. It was hard seeing him in his position, seeing Darnold out there, and he was happy for him or whatnot. But it was hard to see it. So I do think Jefferson's about to get the hell up out of there. So I don't know where he's going. It's time to go.
I will shout out 2 of them. Stephon Diggs, because he's been the 2 teams before that, and he needs the money to pay for those 16 kids. So shout out to making the Super Bowl. Maybe he gets more endorsement to pay for those 5 kids in a row. And anybody named Boutte, you know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Boutte, who came from, I think he played in San Francisco too. I think that's what happened before that. Before he got there.
Draft.
I think he was in the league before that, and I think they signed him. But who remembers all his little things in the league? Everybody else just, congratulations. I would love to see the defensive side, because the defensive side got a couple of Gamecocks on it, but I know that's why you didn't find it, because the defensive side will have 3 Gamecocks on it.
Thank you. You did that for the people.
For the people, because you knew it was going to happen.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
No time.
Now, real quick, who getting off better on these rookie contracts? So these are the quarterbacks that make a Super Bowl on a rookie contract since 2020. I think 2021 was Mahomes' last season of his rookie contract. So I think they had to pay him after that. But who y'all think has been the most successful or will be?
You just named it.
Benefit from these people?
It's either Mahomes or Hurts because both of them won Super Bowls. I mean, that's
why didn't these organizations build around? Burrows went 1 year, then he got hurt. He out of there. They still didn't do nothing. Purdy, yeah, it was 2024. I mean, he damn near made it this year. You know, we had to get it in there. But Hurts in 23, they built a little bit. They got Saquon in. They went back, won another championship. Mahomes, same way. But Burrows, I don't know what Cincinnati did down there not to build around him when he took them to the Super Bowl. While he was on a rookie contract, meaning you still got some cap space, you got some money. You get to the Super Bowl with a rookie contract, you done some shit. And I do think Mike Vrabel and them are going to be very, very smart with May, because he ain't got but one more year on that rookie contract. They're going to build around. They're about to build a dynasty out there.
So if we put it in those terms, I think the best one came out Purdy because San Francisco made a quick run on when this dude was on that contract, and they had all the shots, and they were actually healthy early on. So they did the most, and they rebuilt. Everybody just got hurt after that. They can't control that.
Yeah. I can see that.
There's only one answer. That's Mahomes.
I figured you would say that.
What has he done on his rookie contract? Let's see, MVPs, Offensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl MVPs. That is probably the best rookie contract in the history of the league.
You probably, I think you might be right. What's up, Sam Darnold? Welcome in the chat.
But here's my question: why can't they never build an offensive line? All that money they had to get an offensive line. Same thing with Cincinnati.
That's my point.
Why couldn't they build an offensive line? Well, he got hurt because that left tackle had to be 4 seconds quicker than to him hiking the ball to even protect him. And then poor Donald Burrow can't even stay in the pocket. So you got the quarterback. Why aren't you building that offensive line around him? That's my question.
That is very true. That is very true. But go ahead, Paul.
No, I'm saying the league stepped in because to T's point, that left tackle was jumping the year before. And the year before that, remember he was jumping off lines. Then the first game of that year that they lost the Super Bowl last year, they started flagging him for that in that very first game, and then everything went off for them since then.
That's very true.
They get a top 10 pick this year. Get you an offensive tackle.
They should have a top 10. They're
gonna get that running back. They're gonna get that running back out of Notre Dame. That's what happens.
They get love.
And that's gonna be bad for the league.
It's gonna be bad. Yes, it's gonna be bad for us. That's definitely gonna be bad. But the halftime show, y'all know we couldn't get out of here without talking about Super Bowl and the halftime show before we moved on to any damn thing else. Let's see now. Who y'all got? Now my personal, well, I guess I'll put them up here, but I don't think my personal favorite is up here, which is Prince. But this is the last 10 years. Ain't nothing gonna come better than Purple Rain, singing Purple Rain in the rain. I think the rain turned purple, okay? I truly do. That's Super Bowl. I see your ears. But the last 10 Super Bowl halftime shows, who y'all think was the best out of the last 10 years? And I'm giving them to you.
You're not getting me in the last 10 years. And I told you, I was on this other show earlier.
No. First of all, say our name.
Excuse me.
Is around you.
The Extra Point.
Say my name.
I was on another show called The Extra Point earlier, and we had a kind of similar conversation about this, and they asked what my favorite was. Now, these 10 that you have here were good shows. Half of them I didn't look at. I didn't look at.
My personal favorite ain't even on here.
I didn't look at Coldplay. No offense, and Lady Gaga. No, I didn't see.
I did.
The Weeknd. I went to sleep. Maroon 5. Nope. Sorry, not my thing.
I love
Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. I watched with the volume down because all I wanted to do is see. I did not care enough to think about it.
What about Dre? What about Snoop Dogg and Dre? I mean,
I think at that time we were in the garage, and we're in the garage watching.
No, that was Kendrick Lamar. That was Kendrick Lamar.
No, that was last year with you. I'm talking about with Dre and Snoop. I was in my garage watching the whole different ball game. Thank you very much. Now Rihanna, It would have been great if she wasn't pregnant at the time. So that threw off the dream.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, she can do it. Usher was wonderful. You know, because he brought us back and he was roller skating. I wanted him to fall because that would have made it perfect. And then Kendrick Lamar made me think. But my greatest Super Bowl involved Justin Timberlake, but it had Janet Jackson, and he pulled off that thing. Oh man, I was in love. I got to see Janet naked in front of me. And that was a dream of a young man. That was it. There was nothing better than that. So that's mine. Y'all can have that last 10. I ain't never living past that one.
Paul?
They call that man Side Boob Sam. Quite meaty. Yes, it was quite meaty. If I got to go to the last 10, this is an awesome job of putting it up here because you kind of forget the order of them. The older I get, I'll forget who did what when.
Right,
So this is a good list. Looking at the list, it's a tie between the West Coast one because that's the era of rap that I most closely identify with, and Usher when they was doing the roller skates, and then they did and then they did I think he did a very professional presentation the way he did his. You know, it was, I think so. Mine would be a toss up between the West Coast and Usher.
Now, my last question, y'all, is: will this year's Super Bowl be even in a picture for a memorable one?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't know Bad Bunny. Only song I know of Bad Bunny is the one he got with Cardi B. Outside of that, now, and he's clearly the shit because everybody's on him. I just don't know any of his music. I probably do. I just don't know who the hell the artist was.
I think that's me too. I think as he does his set, I will recognize at least some beats or some music or something.
You know, guess what? I'm going to tap in today. I'm going to verse myself because honestly, I wasn't a big Kendrick Lamar. Hell, y'all was singing the songs and I just learned them yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big Kendrick Lamar fan. Then he talk trash about my J. Cole, and we don't do that. So I wasn't a big fan, you know, but that show did make me listen to his words a lot more because he's very enlightening and teaching and things of that nature. So yeah, I've grown accustomed to him, but I'm not a fan favorite. But I'm going to go with Dre and Snoop Dogg out of this little 10-year era, but ain't nobody get past Purple Rain. Ain't nobody getting paid for
definitely.
Yeah. Now that I see this, now I know why there's a segment of this country who's pissed off. Look at the last five. Look at the last 5 average shows.
What do these last 5 have in common?
Yeah, what the last 5 got in common versus the last one was Maroon 5? I mean, look how far back it took when that group of people had something to listen to. Apparently, that's why they pissed off about Bad Bunny.
Is it a 5-year interval? Like, did we switch up every 5 years? That's what it's starting to look like.
I think, y'all, and fact check me on TikTok if I'm mistaken, but I think this coincides with Jay-Z taking over the halftime shows.
It did. It did.
And he got a couple artists up there, huh?
Yeah, he did. You're exactly right. He took over, I think, right before the weekend came in. I literally think
real chocolatey after Jay-Z took over.
Okay. You might be on to something, Paul, on that one.
And that's why they got a little cocoa this year. That's chocolate, but it's still got a little to it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it like, you know, most people we usually are, but I'm gonna see. But I know it's 2 Super Bowl halftime shows, and we ain't getting in it. But I can't wait to see the stats on.
Oh, you're not watching?
No, sir.
You're not watching that one?
I don't even know what station it's on. I don't think I had that channel.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Got that channel. I wait until it hit YouTube. I don't know.
Oh, and it will be on there.
I'm sure.
It's gonna do numbers. It's gonna do numbers.
Oh, it's gonna do numbers, but we're gonna see. But what y'all got? Now it's time. I need to know who you got.
I'll go first simply because there's some hateration and this holleration on this dancery. I'm purely going with Seattle. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
What's up, Jada, Noah, the Miss, Syke, Justin, 6 a.m. What the hell you doing 6 a.m. to have a name called 6 a.m.? But I ain't judging. We listen. Joseph and Andrew, thank you for coming in. I'm sorry. I interrupted Joe, dumbass pit. Go ahead.
I was done. I picked Seattle, and my pick is not a dumbass pick. You got one more time to judge me in any type of way, shape, or form. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Seattle big time. I don't care. Again, I don't care if they win by 1-75. As long as they win, that's all that matters to me, right there. And I don't care enough for either watch the whole game either direction. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter.
You're gonna be on here with me. You're gonna be on here with me. That's what you're gonna be.
Just 1 second of that game because I'm gonna be flooding the chat with play-by-play and questions. So
you're gonna be in the chat and on the live. So
right, you might as well turn it on, bro.
Turn it on. Then you hear Teddy say, "Turn it on."
Turn them on.
Damn, you a teacher. Everybody want to turn the TV off. Hell no, Paul. Who you got?
That's too dumbass.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. We're part of the dumbass collection, and we're proud of it.
Dumbass combos with a Coke Zero.
What? I hate y'all too. With a Coke Zero. Well, y'all know I'm with the Patriots, so y'all can be the dum-dums or the dummies. But I'm going with a winning team. Don't say shit to me and don't hide. Paul, you gonna be on here with me. TT gonna be like a fourth of a mile down the street. So we'll see him on the sidewalk.
It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe. I can't wait for the game. Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm so ready for this game tomorrow, but definitely y'all make sure y'all tune in. What did I have? Oh, I got some Super Bowl shout outs.
Real quick, Farrah. You said something, Farrah, just now that should be a segment. Dumb of the day has a nice palette flow to it.
DDD.
Dumb of the day sounds like a segment. Just to pocket that for another time.
Not the DDD.
I like that.
You know, I had coined that when Damn Donald did it, because that's what we're going to be saying on Monday. Damn Donald.
Come on, Holiday Donald. Come on.
Whichever way. It could be he won the Super Bowl or he threw 4 interceptions. We don't know. But the jury is out there. We're gonna check it out. Appreciate y'all coming in the building. Malik, Jazz, Search, Andrew. Somebody just got some dots and a cat. Appreciate you coming in, too. Appreciate you. But Super Bowl shout outs. Do y'all have any Super Bowl shout outs? Because I do.
Please go first then. Ladies first. Ooh, yeah. Ladies first.
I only got a little shout out. I do want to shout out Mr. Gonzo himself. Mr. Gonzo himself is from right down the street. He's from the Colony. I never really realized that. Mm-hmm. So my last apartment in Texas before I purchased my own was in the Colony, and the Colony is big as a colony. Okay, so if we had to move, sure, my son we went to high school with. But definitely shout out Gonzo over there on that defensive end. Want to give him a shout out for the Colony, Texas, which is right here in our backyard. I didn't put him up here. Mr. Drake May himself. I've shouted him out several times out of Charlotte, Myers Park. Shout him out. And then, of course, my county, Lincoln, North Carolina, Lincoln County. We have Chad Surratt. He was reinstated off the IR list. I think he went out week 12 with a foot injury. He's a beast on special teams. Done a lot this year. You look him up, Chad Surratt. But he has been somebody for him. But he's an outside linebacker, special teams. But he will be playing. And that's going to be like the coolest shit ever to have a Super Bowl champion in my county. But I hope we don't, because I ain't going for their team. It's kind of a low-key situation for me. But love you, Chaz. I'll let your girl. But if y'all win, I'm there. And trust and believe, I'm all in his mom inbox. I'm trying to get an interview.
Paul, any shout-outs, Paul?
Yes, I would like to give a shout-out to the University of Michigan, because all we do is win, no matter what. Mike McDonald, we're going to go from running college football to running the NFL. All we do is win. Every time you look up, there's a Michigan man winning something. You got Brady. You got there's just a lot going on with us. So Mike McDonald, former defensive coordinator of the University of Michigan, getting that title. Bring it on home. Shouts out.
All right. I'm going to shout out JSN, Rockwall, right up the street. He a Dallas area dude too. That's the
Are
season
you
of the game.
serious?
He's a-
Shit, we got everybody from here. Why would he go sit him in high school? Like, are you kidding me?
So I'm gonna give him a shout out if you're on the Texas shout out. But as I mentioned earlier, the University of South Carolina has Eamon Uri, defensive back for Seattle, has Ernest Jones the fourth, linebacker for Seattle, that's playing in this game. And we got someone on the practice squad for New England. I think he may actually be playing. So I'm gonna shout him out a little bit too. Myers, who's in there for that. So 3 Gamecocks will be playing in the Super Bowl. Either way, I'm gonna have a Gamecock who's gonna win the Super Bowl, which is not unusual because we do it all the time. So I'm gonna like I say, shout those out to the mighty Gamecocks. So I'm not gonna give you the cuckoo this time, but those are my shout outs.
Farrah, can I ask you a question real quick? Tony's got all these champions and all these NFL players because he shouts them out. When I'm watching, I watch every Saturday, and he's cuckooing and cacan. Why do we have Saturdays?
Excuse me?
What's that?
Translate on Saturday. What's going on? What?
Here's the scenario that you really want to talk about. You are talking about, I'm not going to do that, but Michigan has a historic.
No, do it.
Hold on. Michigan has a historic track record of such that. You can't say that about South Carolina. We are still building. We're in the SEC, and I can always be the underdog. I will always be, because we're not like Clemson who had to cheat. We don't do that. So we build this program. We're not like other people. We're building, and so yes. And over the last several years, you've been watching a lot of Gamecocks get into this league. Wide receivers, defensive backs. But that has not translated every day on Saturday yet. But it's coming. We're in a real conference. We're not the conference of 79 teams now. It's only 64 in our conference. So you remember that. We're in the conference of the 64. We're not the 79 on one time or the ECC on the other conference, and every coast conference of the Atlantic Coast, East Coast, whatever it is now.
So what you're saying is you're not good enough to be in your own conference.
No,
a translation.
Go to the Big East. Go to the Big East. Maybe you can run in.
Well, I'd rather be where we are in our conference than where anybody in the ACC can't beat with Duke winning that or be Duke win the conference. I can't have that conversation. Right. So let's move on. You worry about my Gamecocks all the time. Y'all worry about y'all got your eyes on. You can talk about it, but you're paying attention to what we're doing.
You have put a huge spotlight on the Gamecocks. Just
please
the show.
Watch it.
And last week I dropped my scrambled eggs off my fork when y'all said we touch every coast in the Big Ten.
Wait, I hope it wasn't your last bite. I hope it wasn't the last bite. God, dog, that
was true. That was a bad look to yeah.
Y'all honestly, you're touching every coast and the Great Lakes. And you got a touch of the Great Lakes in the middle of the country. There's no piece of water you don't talk except off of Mexico. That's the only way y'all ain't reach. But y'all will reach down there. Y'all can probably get water down there too. You know what I'm saying?
Very thirsty on our part. Like we gonna get somebody in that championship game.
Well, I'll tell you what, my last shout out will be for DeMarcus Lawrence. Proud of him for being smart enough to get the hell away from the Cowboys and find a team to win him a Super Bowl before he retired. Holla at your boy.
I think that was a shot at somebody because it got quiet. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move right along. But we're gonna move through these pretty quickly. Yeah, I don't give a shit about these Hall of Famers since they did your boy wrong. But we will give them respect. Hall of Fame inductees. Who we got? Let's see. 901 Search Jazz. Andrew, appreciate y'all coming up in the building over there. Tap that screen. Roger Craig. He got up in him. How y'all feel? I really don't know him. I don't know nothing about that dude. I have to be honest about that. Maybe it's before my time, but I don't know nothing about it.
The one thing you need to know about Roger Craig that you understand: the first running back to get 1,000 yards receiving and 1,000 yards rushing. The very first running back to do that.
Yes, and in the era that he did it in, that was he was way ahead of his time.
Yes.
Oh, so you got a Michigan fan in the chat.
Go Blue. We everywhere. We're a national brand. We're a worldwide brand.
901 that, and he's going for the Hawks. So y'all both, we got double, we got triple the players over here.
What we do, go Blue.
All over the country, every coast. There you go. You should be everywhere. That's exactly right.
Whatever. Larry was the man. I do appreciate this one getting inducted in 2026. Anything on him? I'm giving them their respect, but I'm moving on along. Damn.
No issue.
No.
Now, Luke, he was my first Panther love. Now, everybody loved him with his curly hair. But I am proud of Luke Kuechly. He's done a lot in the Charlotte area and stuff like that. So, Proud of him. One of our Panthers, first Panthers to get in. Is he our first Panther to get inducted?
No, you got Peppers a couple of years ago. Remember?
Okay.
Julius Peppers got in a couple of years ago.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, sure. And Mr. Breeze himself, Mr. Breeze, got on up in there. He's well deserved. Can't nobody argue about that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, go ahead. Let me hear. What y'all got?
I don't doubt Drew Brees is a Hall of Famer. I don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. And unless depends on what your criteria. Now, he did have most yards eventually because he played long enough. He played 20 seasons? Is that correct? Something around that. So I don't have an issue that he has one Super Bowl. Now, I think he got in on the idea of turning the Saints around right after the hurricane. And all eyes were on New Orleans at the time, and he was the star of stars for them. So for what he did for the community, that's great. But I'm not doubting his stats. I don't know if that's first ballot stats, though. I don't know. I don't know what the criteria is. That's just my opinion. But congratulations. I'm glad you're in there because as a person, I like what you do. Paul?
I'm looking at some stats here, and I just want to show the screen here. You see that's Dak Prescott and Drew Brees.
Yes.
There's 10 years in the NFL. Games played. Drew Brees 139, 138. Dak Prescott 139. Dak is in green on all of these stats, and he thrown.
Dak is at home.
No, I'm saying, and he's thrown 50 less interceptions. So if you're going to say that Drew Brees is a first ballot Hall of Famer, I don't want to hear no Dak.
Damn. Okay. I see where you're going with that. I see where you went with that.
There's one thing in green that Drew Brees has that Dak doesn't have. There's one thing in green that Drew Brees has that Dak doesn't have. And that's the Super Bowl ring.
You left out the yet.
No. He'll get one as long as he leaves Dallas, because apparently he'll be there.
Like DeMarcus Lawrence. He needs to be smart and get the hell up out of there.
Sarah, now why would you invite me over to your house and then cuss me out? That was hurtful. That's not the first time. That was hurtful. You didn't have to double back.
Here's the question, Paul.
Just say it.
Did Drew Brees win a Super Bowl in San Diego?
No.
Okay, then that answers your question. And so your boy can leave and win a Super Bowl, and he can be a Hall of Famer. Let's move on. That's all.
He ain't got to go nowhere.
Okay.
You gotta go somewhere. You gotta get the hell up out of here.
Okay.
Get up out of here.
Now,
who was it? 901 said the Super Bowl is personal. Good gracious, man. Did somebody flatten your tires to your girl? Like, what happened?
Now,
he's still stuck on the Marshawn Lynch, probably. He's still mad at the 1 yard line. Y'all still mad. He said, send Dak to Houston.
There you go.
This will be hell. No, keep them away from my fight.
There you go. Well, I'm gonna say this. Congratulations to people get in. I'm still stunned that somebody like Jason Witten didn't get. I'm gonna give a shout out to the Cowboys and Darren Woodson, two Cowboys that I think both deserve to be in there, and neither one's first ballot, but they should be there. In there, I'm going to shout that out. Adam, congratulations! I mean, 2 years and he got a kicker in. That's amazing. Is there anybody who got that first ballot kicker? I don't know. Doesn't exist.
Think so.
But he got in there on the premise of winning games, not because he was the greatest kicker. He was the right kicker at the right time. That's what it was.
A lot of times. A lot of times.
Yeah, well, because he played for New England, he had more ample opportunity, and when the pressure was on, he won. So congratulations to Adam Vinatieri. I will never take anything away from that.
He said yes 11 years ago. Then the coach was playing for the Patriots team. That's why I give Mark Vrabel that nod. That's exactly why I give him that nod. He got that experience along with it, and he got that hunger. He want to bring it home to New England better than anybody in the Super Bowl right now. This would mean the world. So that's all I'm saying. Welcome in, 918 Cookie. But y'all, guess what? We got two sit your ass down moments.
Oh, your ass down.
The highlight of my Saturday. I get to participate.
I got two sit your ass down moments now. These dumbasses, y'all know. Soon as the season ends, somebody gotta do something stupid. All righty, let's give it to you. So our first sit your ass down moment goes out to Jets' first round pick, Darren Lee, former. Yeah, his dumb ass got charged with first-degree pew-pewing. Yes,
What?
unaliving. Yes,
Girlfriend.
on Friday after his girlfriend's unaliving. Let's see. He's 31. He also faces charges of tampering with evidence. Additional charges could be added pending the outcome of the investigation. Dumb, did I sit your ass down?
What did she do that you felt that she didn't have to do anything else in her ever again? What did she do? Now we've been mad before. Walk your tail out. First, I'm gonna say you a linebacker, got second round pick. I think if I'm correct or whatever the situation. First round, I'm not sure. And I don't know the scenario. And we all have got mad at people enough. But what did she do that you felt that she didn't need nothing else in this world? She didn't need to be a part of this world. And then you want to tamper the evidence that you didn't do it. You did do it. And the next thing you know, you got them handcuffs, click, click, and you're going to be a first round pick in prison. Congratulations.
Damn, line them up.
That was a take. It's really not anything to really follow up behind that because that was
it's sad too. It is sad at the same time.
But Farrah, they might be calling you. The prosecution may be calling you because this picture you just put up there makes him look guilty as hell. Well, I don't even know the story, but it looked like he did it.
The story was exactly what she said. There was a call. They found her, and then paramedics came and tried to rejuvenate. I don't want to put and bring her back to, and they couldn't do that. Next thing they grabbed him and
that goes back to DDD. Damn, Darren did it.
What was the cause of death?
They didn't say.
I don't know. They haven't said yet.
They hadn't said what it was, and that's what I'm waiting on to see if he was visiting her necklace. Did he decide to see if she can dodge something, or if he was just cutting a steak? I have no idea what it was.
I want to give a shout out to Farrah right now because she has told us publicly and privately about not getting her kicked off TikTok. And the vernacular that we are now using because of that, the creativity in which you explain
that was exactly what happened.
That was immaculate.
And thank you. But no, it definitely is a sit your ass down moment, but it's a sad moment. These young men are doing stupid stuff, but that's just what happens. And just because you suit up on Sundays or have opportunities, these people still pull their pants up every day and have problems, and mental health is real. Boy, I tell you what, prayers up for the family of the unaliving, and I hope he gets exactly what the fuck he needs. And first ballot Hall of Fame out of prison.
Congratulations. You the first ballot Hall of Fame, first round pick.
Enjoy the large prison game.
Yes.
Oh, boy. And
starting linebacker.
Right.
We thank you for the likes over there of 901. We got one more, y'all. We got one more.
Your ass down.
And we had to move over to baseball. Y'all don't think I pay attention? I pay attention. So this dumb former MLB star Yasiel Puig faces up to 20 years in federal prison after being found guilty of obstruction of justice in line to the federal official investigation and an illegal gambling operation. Boy, now they get paid enough even in the minors. What?
I'm clapping. Here's why I'm going to clap. Because it was only gambling. Because if you know the Yasiel Puig story, this dude was fighting gangs and dealing with gangs his whole time in his whole career. He was trying to get away and was mixed up in the wrong things with that his whole career. In fact, he was running from the gangs and this whole time. Wow. So if they've only arrested him for gambling, congratulations, dude, you survived.
Might be some more charges coming after they get him in there.
You know what I'm saying? You were a big star in this league for a few years. He had a great arm and a wonderful bat. And he was a big star in the Dodgers right before they started winning all the championships. But there was a sad history about where he was coming from. I think he's Dominican, and his ties with the gangs and all those things. And there were people that were disappearing in places that would not disappear and had his mix in there. So if it's only gambling, I'm going to say congratulations.
That's crazy.
Because
Wow.
it could have been, it should have been much worse from what I heard about this. So sit your ass down, get with your boys in prison, chill it out, hang out in the corner. You be there for a while. Maybe they give you fed prison, you get to eat a sandwich or so. Good for you. So
Anything, Paul?
you're mute.
Coming behind T on Sit Your Ass Down is like going on stage after Empty Hammer. There's nothing left to add. He did it all.
Got me drooling over here.
Put me in the mix. Hammer. Don't worry. They put me in the mix.
Pump it up.
Can't touch this.
Pump it up. Like, no, you put on a Hammer performance on that one. Like, nah, there's nothing to follow up on that. Next time, let me go first on Sit Your Ass Down. That's follow.
He's like, because you have to sit your ass down. I can't do that.
I had to sit my ass down on that one. No, it's not about you two.
Oh my gosh, y'all look crazy. So we definitely about to get into some NCAA basketball real quick. We're gonna get through these. I promise you, we ain't gonna take long. I only take the upsets. Only take the good games. What I feel like is a good game. And if you don't think so, I don't really care. But it's a couple good ones. What's up, New York? What's up in here? NCAA men's basketball. Let me get that federal prosecutor man off of my screen. So men's basketball, we got top 25. We did go over them Tuesday because they come out on Mondays, but I always feel like we need to go over on Saturdays. Sometimes we just don't get that point across. But we ain't gotta go through them all. I knew, Paul might be on here, so don't say I didn't give you your fruits to bear.
Well, as we can still see the top 25, we got Arizona still at number 1. We got the mighty blue Michigan Wolverines at sitting number 2. Number 3, Connecticut, and we may talk about this, and we may not talk because it happened last night. I will talk for it, but there was an upset with Connecticut that happened this week. In fact, last night. We have Duke at 4, Illinois at 5, Gonzaga at 6, and there was an upset at that with them too this week. Iowa State, Houston, Nebraska, Michigan State. If you get kicked in the nuts, keep playing. Number 11, Kansas, no question. 12, Purdue. 13, the mighty Torrance Thompson of Texas Tech. 14, the Carolina Gamecocks. North Carolina Tar Heels. Sorry, wrong Carolina. Vandy at number 15, BYU at 16, Florida at 17, Virginia lost a couple of games, but still holding on to number 18. The Billikens of St. Louis. What a wonderful smile they got in that picture, but it sucked. Number 20, Clemson. Number 21, Arkansas. 22, St. John's. That goes back to number 3. Number 23, Miami of Ohio. If y'all been sleeping on them, they're the only there's 2 undefeated teams in the nation. One is number 1. Number 1 is number 23. Number 24, Louisville, and 25, Tennessee. Rounds out the top 25.
And I picked this one upset. I did pick this upset on Tuesday. I called it. Welcome in, Manning. So, upsets this week. Whew. Let's see. We had Portland beat Gonzaga. Number 6 Gonzaga got beat by Portland. So, you know what this pretty much tells me? March Madness, Portland about to do something. Portland going to the Sweet 16.
Excuse me.
I'm finding my Cinderellas right now.
You don't even know what is Portland's mascot. You don't even know what they nickname
are. No matter. Don't make no never mind. We don't never know when we're in the NCAA
Portland's mascot. What's their logo? Who are they?
Torrance. It's Torrance Thompson.
They're not the Torrance Thompson. They're not the Fighting Torrance Thompsons. No, at all. Is it the Trailblazers? I thought it was the Pilots. So that tells you who knew. Who knows these things? Wonderful. Congratulations to that upset against Gonzaga at Gonzaga, if I am correct. No, they're at home. Yep. They're at home. So congratulations to Portland. That just tells us every blue moon Gonzaga can lose a game in that weak conference because we can't name 3 teams in that conference. Is it Portland, Pacific, who else? St. Mary. That is it at the most. So congratulations to Portland, a major upset, and maybe Gonzaga is not as good as we thought they were. Now, in the Big 75 conference, Minnesota upset a Michigan State squad. 76-73.
I know Paul happy. Oh, Paul ain't got no hate on that. He like, well, it is what it is.
See,
it is what it is.
This is the byproduct of putting your whole season on a nationally televised game against Big Brother, aka Michigan, on a Friday night on Fox. And then Michigan go in there, and despite the fouls and the tripping and the dirty play, kicked you in the crack of your ass. And then your bench player, your role player goes on social media and says, "Oh, I feel sorry for Minnesota because after that Michigan loss, we about to." Oh, wait a minute. That says 76. Michigan beat you twice in 4 days. You love to see.
They got beat by some Badgers, man.
And Jeremiah Fears should be kicked out of the league. He's the black Grayson Allen. I said it right here. He's Grayson Allen.
I think he's every Duke player from 80 to 81 to 97. All of them.
Parks, all of them.
All of them. So,
yes,
but it's okay.
What I will say is they partied their ass off on that campus. Okay, they partied their ass off in Minnesota.
They almost blew that lead too.
Yeah, they did, but they hung on in there. I mean, I could not believe that upset, but hey.
Did you say that's good for the league or good for Michigan? That ain't good for the league. That's just good for your team.
I've said this on that other show in the past that
excuse me, say their name. What other show? Say their name, buddy.
Touche. All right. I walked into that one. I said many a time to separate me from my host, Michigan Mike. I am not a big 87 apologist. I am a Michigan fan, and if you're not Michigan, I hate you. Okay, touche. So we can revel in anybody other than Michigan getting their ass whooped in the Big
Ten. He don't even feel that way about Dallas. Okay, he still got friends that hate Dallas, but if you don't like Michigan,
there's a problem.
You better repent quickly.
That's a great way to put it, sir. That's a great way to put it.
Because you know where you're going. Man, you're welcome in the building. Now, we did have a couple more upsets real quick. Oh, my goodness. Oklahoma State beat number 16 BYU, which I don't think is an upset because I believe BYU's number one player who came out just for the bag. They went there because they gave him the money. He's starting to see he might have made a damn mistake. If he wanted to win anything valuable, I mean, they're getting their ranking just because of who he is. He's a great player, but it's starting to show as a team they're breaking all the way down at the wrong time of the year.
AJ DeBanska was a hired mercenary. When he took the money, he knew he was going to be a one and done, and he's in a situation to where he could chuck up enough shots to average 35 a night.
But he could be messing his stock draft up. He's messing his draft stock up. I personally think.
Well, Peterson outplayed him last Saturday.
Thank you.
Big time.
Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this. We all know the truth here. When you offer me enough money, and as I said before, at least 3 or 4 Mormon wives, I cannot practice all the time because I'm busy. So I cannot do all the things that I would do anywhere else because I got all these wives I got to deal with. That's what the problem was. So there are going to be games I will not perform, and there will be games that we will lose. But I still got you relevant BYU. You gave me the bag, and I got you on TV every week. So every week, BYU.
I've never seen this much BYU.
Never seen Brigham Young on there like this. What?
So everybody got what they wanted in this, and I will be a number 1 or number 2 pick in this draft, and you will find the next whatever. So losing to Oklahoma State, horrible because Oklahoma State ain't been good since.
Since your boy, who played for Oklahoma State?
The
Cowboys. Yeah, you're waiting for the Smarts.
Smart.
Played for Oklahoma State.
Yeah, Kate Cunningham played for 10 minutes. He played once. He was a high mercenary. He played for 10 minutes too at Oklahoma State.
And Smart did play there as well.
Smart played there, but he played all 4 or at least 3.
The difference is Kate Cunningham realized there are no women in Oklahoma. So why the hell am I here? I'm here to play ball. And that's what he got. There's a difference other than in Utah. So, but on the other side, go ahead.
No, I'm saying, but what you said about DeBanska and BYU fringe benefits went over some heads. Go back and rewind it and watch it again because he really just gave y'all some game on what's really going down in Provo.
He was a dummy. He was a dummy, but he messing his stock up.
Oh, no,
don't quote me. He's messing his stock up.
He got the green and the white.
And he got as many as he wants because it's the law of the religion. You can have as many as you want.
When we say roster, we're not talking about the basketball team.
Nope, we are not. Now, and finally,
I called this game on Tuesday.
The other game of the night.
How about you, Farrah? I heard you when you did it.
The St. John's 79-year-olds versus Connecticut. Because since we don't recruit high school players, and everybody on my team is 27 or older, but because we're in the city of New York,
that's an old ass thing.
You know what I'm saying? We beat those young boys in Connecticut.
They all on child support.
Sorry.
81 got ex-wives.
You said the NIL got wage garnishments.
My gosh. Listen, if you got one player that's younger than the age of 24 in St. John's, he probably an assistant coach.
Right,
he's a water boy. I don't know who he is. So these grown men shouldn't beat these college. How you rank 22 when you got a grown men playing college boys?
That team was so old. I was watching that night. I was like, damn, this
we
looks
over
like
here, look,
league.
I'm gonna tell you this much. We over here fussing about men and women's sports. We need to fuss about these damn elderly men in just college sports.
Oh, they too old. That's like an old ass team. And
it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, you know Hurley was like, man, we playing against 30-year-olds.
Listen,
he about to suit up. He was gonna suit up. Fuck it. He got no
here's the situation. If St. John's wasn't in the middle of New York in the cold, I would go out and lose a couple of pounds and get me a scholarship because I'm in the age bracket. Apparently, I can fit right in there. It's just that I can't take the cold. My age,
you
my joint can't take.
4 years. You probably still got eligibility right now.
Oh, I know.
Calling everybody out.
I do. You be the oldest player on the roster.
No, wouldn't be. I wouldn't be the oldest player. Still wouldn't be the oldest player. You know what I'm saying? But that's all right. Congratulations to St. John's beating Connecticut 81-72.
Great game.
You know, a win is a win.
Great game.
They did. It was a great game. What's up, Arturo? Appreciate you coming in the building. Now, we only got one game that actually matters this weekend. I have a few more, but it's only one I got a picture for because that's the only one that matters.
The only one that matters.
The only one that matters. You better know it. You better know it. You better know it. The Battle of Tobacco Road starts tonight. Going straight to Dean Smith Center. Do you hear me? Or did they rename it? I don't think so. But
well, I'm gonna say this before you start. I'm gonna be unavailable to watch this game, so I'm gonna be on a record thing. My phone's gonna be off. Don't be calling. Don't be texting. Don't put it in the chat. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing.
Thank you, T, because I probably would have put something in the chat thinking y'all was watching it live. Okay, thank you.
Nope. I can't put it in ESPN, but even if I could, this is a sensitive game. We grew up on this, okay? We gotta have a school for this shit. You hear me? With no classes, ain't nothing being going on. All the TVs, they wheel them in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening at a weekday. Don't matter. We off Monday just because it happened Saturday. We're not doing it. So I sit down and I respectfully, and if you look on my Facebook page, you might see a lot of shit talking being done. But that's
I'm not turning my phone on. I'm gonna go and enjoy me some New Edition and Boys a Minute. I'm gonna come back.
The concert is tonight.
Tonight.
Yes, tonight. You see it? You see it?
And then the game tonight. So everything gonna be off. I want to enjoy my concert and come back and watch the game.
You get 4 members of Boys to Men tonight.
I get 4 of them.
Wow.
And 7.5 members of New Edition because Bobby Brown counts as like 2.5 right now. So I'm gonna get all New Edition.
No, Bobby's been through a lot. We can give him a little love handle.
Yeah. He's been eating a lot too, so that's why I'm there. My bad. We're gonna be all into that. I'm gonna be doing that in the crowd. So count me out from watching this game. I'm gonna be all in there.
I see what you did there. You gotta count me out.
Wow. We'll catch your ass out. I ain't gonna worry about you going down there and watch them and sit down that traffic. Hopefully you're taking the train. I wouldn't drive hell to the no.
Oh no, I'm driving. I'll be there early. Get there early and get out early.
Are they taking the game? Or is that understood? Or what's understood don't need to be stated?
Oh, I think me and her will both tell you we're going for North Carolina in that conversation. And we have to see it.
My brother, Damien Coulter, is a diehard. When you see me with the Michigan, that's how he's always been since North Carolina, since we were kids. Jordan and Worthy and all of them. So like today is leave him TF alone day.
Yes, it nothing matters today.
He'll text you.
It don't matter.
Let him be.
Unless you're in the hospital, blood is flowing gushingly at a steady rate.
Yeah. He said, it's a basketball rivalry of the highest proportions when they never play on a weekday. I had to respect
that. Ain't no need. Ain't nobody going to class, ain't nobody going to work, ain't nobody doing nothing. You shutting down the state. No, you can't shut down our revenue.
And college basketball is usually a weekday activity.
Nope.
You shutting down revenue of North Carolina if you do some shit like that. So just take it to the weekend and let us do what we gotta do. Less people will call in. The
only time that's a shot at is if it happens that one of them not having a great season in the ACC tournament run and they run each other early in the tournament. Other than that,
right. If they happen to meet in the quarterfinals or something like that. Yeah.
But I got one thing real quick and I'll move on. Why his mama didn't shape his head when he was a baby?
Move on.
Which one?
Damn.
What you mean which one? That shit the Carolina dude, the braids don't even braid right. I believe they were braided straight back, but his head is so disproportional. It looked like it's cornrowed down. I don't know. I think that man's head is weird.
Well, the other side got that light skin problem, so their head don't look like it's been,
we gonna talk. What's his name? Sons. They balling out. One's playing better than the other. What's his name? Boozer.
Mm-hmm.
You think Boozer? You think he's staying? You think he's gonna stay?
No. He goes.
The other one's better stay.
Brother better stay another year or two.
You can't go nowhere yet. But Illinois and Michigan State will be playing, so we're going to see if Michigan State what's going to happen. Y'all going to take down another L. 3 in a row for Izzo. That's what he hoping for. All that rap.
3 losses in a row. This could be a third straight loss.
I know that will be.
Orange Crush of Illinois. Oh, that's aging me, but go with the Orange Crush for now. So
my Cougars gonna take care of BYU. They already on a down slump. So come on down here.
Cougars out there in the world.
I don't know what they. Are you mean Houston or women?
Every city, all of them.
Right, in all the metropolitan areas.
All the metropolitan. Shout out to the Cougars. Shout out.
They got stuff to do in the morning. They don't stay out late. They kick your ass out and send you home. And they send you home with a plate.
Did you get sent out last night? Did you get sent home last night?
I had a Cougar dump me at Chili's before. And had somebody come pick me up. Dump me right there at Chili's, right after I 3 for me.
And you said bye.
My uncle couldn't get me. I was like, well, she dumped me good. It wasn't none of stuff.
Let's stick to the young.
Really, that was really the worst, Torrance, because she cuffed the tab. I could have paid for my own food.
Tim, she thought you was a brokey.
I think so. But this was way back before I moved to Texas. She did this in Tennessee. Okay. But I think she was like, no.
Damn, Paul, did you go there with a wrinkled t-shirt on and wrinkled jeans and New Balances?
I needed to step my game up. I learned a lot that day. My uncle sat there and we had some drinks and he kind of schooled me on the game of
live and learn.
Older women require.
And pimping ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Pimping just
I got pimped. That wasn't no pimp in. I got pimped.
Right. You ain't pimping if you got it. That's my motto. But anyhow,
all right, go ahead.
You ain't pimping if you got it. Number 1, Arizona and Kansas. Arizona got to go down at some point.
We're gonna do it.
This will be it.
I don't know if Peterson has enough talent around him to beat Arizona, but it's going to be really a good game. So
when do y'all play them?
They know in the tournament they got to wait. They got to wait tournament time. That's what you talked about. They don't play anybody outside their conference.
Game coming up. I thought y'all might have had one coming up.
We play Duke. We play Duke in Cameron 2 weeks from today. That's
shit. I'm gonna be a Michigan fan that day. I'll be a Michigan fan that day. It's Duke. I will never be a Duke dummy ever.
That's gonna be
women's basketball rolling on through here. Top 25. I think we have top 25. Yeah, we got it. I know if I didn't, TT will fight me, and I will lose that one.
You don't play with that. Okay. Well, the top 25 this week is UConn, who's sitting there at number 1, playing that mighty Big East schedule with the bunch of nobodies in themselves. So they played today, but they did beat a Tennessee squad by 30 a couple of days ago. UCLA is playing that tough conference of the Big 87. And we thought they were better teams, but I want to see that UCLA-Michigan rematch. I thought it was a good game the first time. Because Paul, I want to make sure you catch that one. Number 3, South Carolina. And we have we won the other night, but we got a game on tomorrow at 3:00. prime time tomorrow afternoon. We'll talk more about that later. Texas is number 4, who just beat LSU the other night, which was a good game. Until Texas put the foot on LSU and said, listen, y'all don't need to be on the same court with us. Prove that point. Louisville, Vandy, Michigan, number 8 in the country, still solid. Ohio State sitting right behind them. So when do we see Michigan versus Ohio State? When is that going to happen? Hope that happens soon. Iowa, Oklahoma, Michigan State is in the top 12. Ole Miss, TCU, Baylor, Kentucky, Duke, who beat Louisville the other day, which was a good game. Texas Tech, Tennessee, West Virginia, Alabama, Maryland, Princeton, Washington, and the Fighting Tar Heels of North Carolina is holding on, and they still in the game right there in the top 25. There's your women's top 25 for the week.
I tell you, boy, the love be fake, the hate be real. That's all I like to say. And we'll skim on. Yeah, because you always hate on my damn Tar Heels. They still hanging in there. We've been not losing no games, but we in there.
In the top 25, how's that hate? I didn't say, well, they're out the top 25 this week. No, did I say anything like that? No, nothing but love. I got nothing but love for you, baby. We're
going to scroll through these real quick since TT already gave y'all the upsets. 77 to LSU got beat by 77-64. Texas, I mean, I did say that I felt that LSU was going to win this game, so I did not pick worthy of it. I mean, they got a 2-man team over there really at Texas, but I guess it was enough defensively.
And watching that game the other night, it was a really close game, and Texas spread them because Harmon started, who became the all-time steals leader in Texas history during this game. She had a couple of steals, but it was the other people who were playing for Texas, and LSU couldn't hit a shot because that's going to be the problem with Moki's team. If they're not beating you by 40, they panic if it's close because they don't know who's going to shoot, and there's not one person who's going to take that ball and take over. So what do they do? And it showed against Texas on the other night. So yes, congratulations to Texas, and we'll see LSU. South Carolina plays LSU on Valentine's Day next Saturday. So it is about to be on in LSU. We'll see what happens.
Is that a night game,
Paul?
Is that a night game?
I won't be watching.
I think it's an afternoon game next Saturday.
Because you better get your affairs in order.
All right. You heard. I'm gonna be like, I probably won't see it.
See, that's why you married a woman from the alma mater. She's a fan, so we can watch the game. Yeah, our heart can be together watching the game.
Won't work.
Yeah. So, because I was gonna say that's a tough. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 weeks of don't call him until after he comes home and watches the recording.
That would definitely not work out here.
Or it could be 1 week of that and 1 week if you can't call him because he ain't living in their house no more. All right then.
Don't let that happen, brother.
Right.
Maryland beat Michigan State 86-70. I'm confused about this Maryland team. 1 week they're doing what they're supposed to do, the next week they're losing teams they're not supposed to. I don't know, but again, it's a tough conference.
They try to get it together, but they have a really good coach, so you never can count them out. Never can count them out with their coach. Ever.
Don't want to play at tournament time. And then Duke in Louisville. If you watch this game, you will be heartbroken because with 1.1 seconds, Louisville girl got fouled. Down by 2, got fouled with 1.1 seconds left in the game. She went up and hit the first one, 59-58. And then she choked on the second free throw. The ball said boop, boop, and came right up. I was so heartbroken for that girl. It was nothing she could, Duke won. 59.
She better be in the gym right now. That's what I was saying. Hopefully she's in the gym right now.
She was great. In fact, you see the girl in the background right there, behind the Duke girl? That's who missed the shot. I can tell you the number 2 right there. That's the one who missed the shot in the picture.
And I'm sure she was probably a freshman at that. So that sucks. That definitely sucks. We're going to see how it goes. But in Minnesota, took down Iowa.
Minnesota beats Iowa 91-85. Another upset. Is Iowa as good as they want to be? Or are they missing some girl named Clark? Are we just holding on the Iowa name because of the history of the game right now?
That's all.
Peyton Pritchard.
Huh?
You mean Peyton Pritchard?
I don't know who, what, when, and where. We don't know nothing about it.
I get it. I got it.
Thank you.
I got it. She had her debut the other day. Oh my God, and that's her favorite player. Okay. I ain't even going there, but I got you, Paul.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you.
And Alabama beating Ole Miss 64-63. And another great game, another conference game, another SEC game. Listen, every game gonna be an upset because you got 10 or 11 teams in the top 25. So each play is always gonna be an upset somewhere. So
it definitely is. It's always going to be one. And then we have some upcoming games that's actually going to be on. I don't think I had any pictures of them. Not of the upcoming games, but UCLA and Michigan play, which is number 2 and number 8. Paul, you better not miss out on that one. I'm trying to tell you. And they play tomorrow. They play tomorrow. Why does women's NCAA is playing all day tomorrow? Like
there's no football. There's no football until later. They got to fill it out, and odds.
They have a 7:00 game that's airing tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. Women who are boycotting the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm like, why would you do that? Like the men have like 2 games at 11 and 12. Like we done, and they only scheduled 2. We done. I just didn't understand that. You don't want no airtime because that's not happening. But we do have a couple upcoming games that's coming up today and tomorrow. UCLA and Michigan. Which is going to be a great game. Tennessee, South Carolina. That is the game that TT was talking about. What time does that game come on?
3:00. So it's right before the Super Bowls. On Sunday.
Oh, so you're the lead. You're the lead.
Well, the ABC versus what station is it on? Fox? Which of the Super Bowl is on what? CBS or Fox this year? I don't know.
It's on NBC.
See, I don't even care.
So we have a trifecta lead-in to the Super Bowl because at noon, the University of Michigan takes on the Suckeyes. Then after that game, flip it on over to ABC, watch Coach Dawn do her thing, and then slide on over to NBC and round out your evening out there in the dusty, dingy denim suit Levi Stadium.
Wow.
Or you could just come on over to TikTok and watch it with our take podcast. Because
y'all know that's
live.
Y'all know that's
okay. So we're gonna be live up in the building. So make sure you tap in and watch the Super Bowl with us. Get in that chat, talk shit, all that good stuff. Just don't get me taken down during the Super Bowl. That's all I'll say. Yeah. What's up, Marmar? Welcome in the building. I appreciate you coming up in here. But college basketball, we got a lot on today and tomorrow, so it's enough to cover you and get you, fill you on up until you get to the Super Bowl. And then we'll be empty again. We'll figure that out Tuesday. We talk about it. We'll figure it out Tuesday.
We'll be okay.
And I forgot about the Winter Olympics. Welcome to the Winter Olympics. I know that's a big thing right now. It's here. It's a lot of it's here in the United States. It's here in the United States. The only really big thing I think TT knows something you told me about earlier in the Olympics.
Wow.
I don't remember. He was telling me somebody was the first black to do something. I don't remember.
Oh, there was a young lady, the first black woman to play on the USA hockey team, and she started the other day. So we got Black History Month. We got the first black playing hockey, so we got that. So that's something to look out for. Of course, speed skating. We got what's her name? I can't remember her name right now, but
she carried the torch, I believe. Did she carry the torch?
So yeah, I think so. So we got her. So winter is not our thing. We are a summer Olympic thing. That's when we got track, speed. That's what we do. The ice be slowing us down. We don't be dealing with that. So when you see us on it, you got to keep your eye on it and make sure you see it. So, and then of course you got the Lindsey Vonns who got the tour and PCL and going out there and got to watch that to see that happen. So there's many reasons to watch it, but it's the Olympics. Enjoy it. This is when you can say, I'm a part of the United States, then you come back over here and then I take you to your whatever country you're really from. So cheer, Dan.
No, we on TikTok. Good gracious, girl, you trying to get us shut down. He didn't mean that.
Yes, he did.
He didn't mean that, but if in my looking at my favorite TikTok hand guide, I just want to say this. I want to implore the people out there across the world, because this is a worldwide show. We know TikTok is what people watch from everywhere. I just want to say this to y'all out there. When y'all booing the flag, because I saw y'all do that last night at the opening ceremony. Every time they showed that red, white, and blue flag, y'all booed. Don't be booing our girl that's on the hockey team, and don't be booing the other girl, because we ain't got to do with this.
Method.
Don't be booing her. If they make that podium, just be reverential. Don't boo. We ain't got nothing to do with this. We are Americans, okay? As Farrah would say, okay?
Okay.
We are Americans. So to respect us when we on that podium, because we ain't do nothing. We ain't got nothing to do with none of this. Our hands are
Wash
That's
our
right.
hands.
I heard the rules last night, but that ain't us. Don't do us like that.
We are Americans, not America. There is a difference in there.
Yeah, that's a bar.
There.
That's a bar right there, Farrah. That's a bar. That's a bar.
That is a bar. But y'all know I keep politics away. I only stay on football days.
From a sports fandom standpoint, don't boo us.
Make sure y'all do, but yeah, don't be ignorant, with that. Make sure we guys support because these people are athletes.
Yeah, I'm just talking to the people around
they representing us. You gotta honor that and respect that.
Right,
I don't care what color you are, or what race you are, what side you are. They are representing us here, and we need to. I'm gonna root for them.
And there are athletes, and thank you, because that's what I'm basically saying. It's okay to root for these athletes, regardless of what's going on.
Nothing to do with it, because they ain't out here in the streets.
They not.
They're representing us wholeheartedly the right way. And I will stand by them and support them.
Right. So don't throw them out with the bathwater. They're athletes.
No, definitely not. And a shout out to the chick who tore her damn ACL. And
Lindsey Vaughn
took us, and she still done made the damn cut. Okay, after surgery. So you gonna tell me that Bo couldn't have played?
She didn't even have surgery. She wrapped it up and still lived the way she could go out there and still get with the baby.
And Bo couldn't have played.
So no, apparently not.
That's the heart of a champion.
Awesome. Yeah, that's
the heart of a champion right there.
And that's something worth rooting for.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, she definitely could Bo not have played. Like, come on.
And she old school because she in her late 30s and her 40s, so she our generation. She one of the young guns. She's a little older, so she knows she's gonna be hurt after she go down that ice. We wrap it up with big game.
Your knee era. Put a little peroxide on it and get on back outside.
Couple needles and then shake on up. She good. But number 16 does play number 4, Texas, this weekend as well. And then to round it off, we got Oklahoma at Vanderbilt. I definitely want to see that game.
SEC. Oh, my fault.
Definitely want to see that.
Taurus, wrong host. I have no beef with the SEC.
Oh, I know you don't, but it's got to be said. He may pop in and see it, and he got to realize
he's lurking.
I don't give a damn about him. I don't care nothing about no SEC. Damn y'all. Welcome in, Kim, Savage, K, Chavez. Appreciate you guys in the building. We almost there, guys. I promise you, we almost kind of there. Paul, if you got to drop because you got things to do, I understand. But it's your fault we late.
God, you just get smashed coming in.
Damn. I told you she'll invite you in and then cuss you out in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know how I do. Ain't nothing but love. But the high did beat my braids. And this wasn't no love. This wasn't love last night. Did y'all get to catch this game? This was a great game. Paige did all she could. High pulled it out. 70-68. Who was it? A Citron hit the game winner. And she didn't even want the ball. She was like, I don't want it. They was like, you're gonna take this. And she did. She took that brink. Got on a layup, so I was really pissed off at her. But we're still in contentions for the playoffs, so I'm not really tripping. Luna Owls took care. Well, they lost to the Laces last night, 74-70. Unrivaled was very, very smart. They ain't playing tomorrow. Okay, they play today and Monday. They was not messing with the Super Bowl. But Paul, I have a question. Do you miss Brick Barbie in Unrivaled this season?
I do. I miss her terribly. She is the face of the WNBA and women's basketball right now. So it's a shame and a scandal.
I'm gonna beg to differ on that.
She's the face.
She's the face of what? Netflix?
And
all her shows she's on?
She's the face of women's basketball right now. And I think she's doing a great job of being an ambassador. She's worked on her game. She's expanded her palette. She's bringing eyeballs.
Is she in the gym? Have you show me some footage of her in a gym shooting anything?
I said she's eating a Slim Jim. I didn't say she was in the
Okay, well, I like the way you clean that one up. You know that girl ain't doing shit, but getting bags and Gucci bags and filming movies and stuff that she's doing. I want her to. I've always loved Brick Barbie, but Brick Barbie has she's changed up her, what she needs to do. So right now, I'm just wondering if she coming back to the league. What's she gonna do? Because right now, she's occupied with everything but basketball. And I hate that.
Well, I'm going to say this. Now, it's been an amazing time to be talking about basketball and not talk about her. No, don't get me wrong. I got nothing against her. It's been amazing.
That is so rude.
Well, no, listen.
It is.
Because she hadn't taken the focus off what the basketball was. She had been sometimes talking about her takes the focus off the basketball. And so, but I can't down her for doing that because my favorite player, Asia, is not playing basketball. You don't hear her name in this either. So maybe
she never plays in this.
Exactly. Your girl could be out there practicing, getting better, and that's what I'm hoping she's doing. So we can talk about her if there is going to be a WNBA season. If they're going to be a WNBA season.
She could have played in Unlimited. She could have played in the other league that just started last week.
Maybe she's getting her game together. That's all.
Can we concede that her game improved from year 1 to year 2?
Who's seen it?
From her rookie year to her
Yep.
She played 12 games last season. Like, who saw it?
In those
she was great in 12. She was great, Paul. She was doing a thing in them 12, bro.
And she's finishing around the rim now. She's taking her time. Somebody has worked with her on catching post-entry passes and finishing at the rim. Remember when she would always fall and look like a baby giraffe around the rim? And they were saying she was getting, what was they called, me bounds. Ever since she came out with the me bounds, she had played
like 5 shot attempts.
She had played a lot better. And Chicago Sky started facilitating through her. They started running the offense through her the last leg of her before they shut her down for the end of the year. And they shut her down for that because she can be ineligible for postseason awards that she wasn't going to win. I get it. Like, you have to protect her brand that way, which was probably self-induced, but she did improve, y'all. She wasn't.
They should have kept Witherspoon. Witherspoon would have done more for her, I believe. But they should have kept.
And she says that as well.
We're going to talk about Chicago when we get full in that season because there's some horrible things that's going in. The organization is horrible. Everybody's trying to get out of that.
I think so. That coach wasn't very good either.
So we'll see what happens. But like I said, she does not play Unrivaled. She's not playing. We're not saying her name, which is a good thing. I mean, she can focus on what she wants to focus on now and get better. So
definitely. And so this evening it is some Unrivaled on, so make sure you guys tap in. I will be live. Maybe TT might join me for a little bit. No, he gotta go to the concert. I forgot.
The real teams play tonight, right? Who played? The Rose and the Vinyl, and who else played?
Rose and Vinyl play at 6:30. So you make sure you guys tap in on TikTok, and the Phantom play the Mix at 7:45, and this is Central Standard Time.
Paul, catch the Phantom, the best team in the league. Don't let her talk to you about some stupid green garbage. It's the Phantom who's been playing the ball.
Don't believe the hype.
She don't want to hear. We smacked them the last time we played them, but she don't want to hear that from me. Let's move on.
Shout out to Flavor Flav.
Don't believe the hype. I'm trying to tell you. But lastly, hopefully this don't take us forever, but it just may. It's up to y'all. But we got the NBA. We got shit to talk about. These trades were stupid. So now this is all of them. 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 Whether they matter or don't. Whether they were a pawn or real play. Here they all go. And we see who's up front and personal. But let's talk about this one. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say that I'm thankful to get that. They clean up the damn American Airlines Center. It annoyed me to see him every week on that damn bench. We traded Luka for 31 games of Anthony Davis. And if the Wizards think that they're getting that, it's their expectation. But you see what their reality is going to be.
So foul.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I land my plane, as they say on TikTok.
Foul.
I land my damn plane.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to say this. As a Laker fan, thank you. We appreciate for Luka. We do appreciate it. And we also hate on y'all because we try to make a trade with y'all to get Daniel Gelford. But all of a sudden now y'all put the stop signs off.
They ain't giving y'all almost nothing.
And that's exactly what happened. They get the stop sign. They're not going to trade with the Lakers no more. We didn't rob y'all. Y'all gave him up to us. Don't get mad at us for y'all giving him up. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at us. But I digress. Now, a healthy Anthony Davis anywhere is a plus. The problem is we don't get a healthy Anthony Davis anywhere.
Nowhere.
Anywhere. That's the problem. That's the problem. Wow. So if Anthony can get maybe being in Washington with nobody gonna watch, he can actually go out and play with no expectations. Washington can actually contend in the East one day because the East is not that difficult. I'm just saying we're not really talking about. There was no stars in the East that came over that direction. So Washington is betting on the future and clearing out some other salary cap. So we'll see what happens, and maybe Washington will become relevant. They need to change their name back to the Bullets. That's when I was a fan of some sort.
No, I'm glad you brought that up. They didn't change it to the Bullets. They changed it to the wheelchairs.
God, I'm done. Nope.
As Tasha would say, how long out of this?
Yeah, please. How do I get out of this right now? I'm out.
How long out?
Nope.
Don't let me out.
They changed it to the Washington wheelchairs.
Let me out, Doe.
Yeah, no. Let me out.
Let me out, Doe.
It's cold in the mountain. Let's go to some meat.
Right.
True.
Let me out, Doe. Let me out.
Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. You should already know before you got here. You should have known before you got here.
This is so wrong.
I'm done. Nope.
So
yeah, they can have him. I'm done. I'm glad he's off our books. I don't give a damn. Goodbye. How about that?
The Wizards are going to
start rebuilding that.
The Wizards are going to be a player in a couple of years, a year or two.
No, they're going to be a player next year. They're going
to be all right.
If you only get a half a season of Anthony Davis, that's going to be enough to get a 10.
You can't get a half a season. We got 34 games. And did you know that he's already said he was out for the rest of the season? So they just picked him up to not get any play for the rest of the year. He's out for the rest of the season.
That's strategic, so they stay in the lottery and get one of these.
They do what I don't even know if it's strategic. That's how he rolled.
Right. I can't.
In that wheelchair.
That's how he rolled. That's what you literally just said.
In the backdrop of the White House, this is so diabolical on every level.
That's how we roll.
Oh my gosh. I'm done with that.
All right. I'm done with that. I'm just saying. So we got the bearded man. That's what cracked first. Okay. So we just didn't understand this. We're still trying to understand this. Somebody got to explain it to me. But I mean, the Wizards don't look that bad over there. But I'll lay this out here for y'all. Let's say y'all on this.
I'm going to get a quick take of this. I don't understand this trade. You literally got 10 years older and you put a ball dominant point guard with a ball dominant two player. I don't understand. We've seen it happen in LA right now. But that means is Spider-Man going to step back and let your boy come in and be the star like LeBron had to do with Luka. So the question is, I don't know how did Cleveland think this is a championship year? I mean, if that's the assumption, then they won this trade. Because
they should have got LeBron back. They should have just asked LeBron to come back.
They literally just got 10 years older for a young man who can take a team to a certain point. But maybe if he's taking a step back and letting Spider be the man, this can win. This can win the East. This is an East, but can you win a championship with this? That's all I'm asking.
And you're not gonna win the East with that either.
Paul, what you think?
My only concern with this move, because I do think that this moves them to the top echelon of the East.
Mm-hmm.
My only concern is that Spider and James Harden individually have come up small in the biggest moments when it comes to high leverage, high stakes games, elimination games, things of that nature. Like Cleveland had no business losing to Orlando. Was it 2 years ago when Cleveland got ran out the gym by a watered down Orlando team
in New York?
Like, and then we looked at when he was paired with Gobert in Utah. They was a number 1 seed, couldn't get out the West. I don't like. We all know the Game 6 and Game 7 failures of James Harden, but let's not bury the lead here. This is all to facilitate the King coming home this summer to be the alpha male. And these little ancillary parts, if he can do it in 2016 with that cast of characters, they gonna win this.
So you're trying to tell me LeBron coming back? Where he fit in this piece?
LeBron's tenure in LA is over. T knows.
So we got 1, 2. What is he? He gonna be 3? He's gonna be a 3?
No, he's gonna be he's gonna be the third best player on a championship team. But that's gonna be his Jerome Bettis, the buses parking in the Motor City deal. That's what
he's going on his farewell tour. Okay.
T, I did that for you, T.
Yeah, I kept the hat for you. I got it.
Tap for that. But I'm saying that's going to be LeBron's.
Trash.
He's not going to be the best player on that team, but it's going to be the best story. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to win the championship next year with LeBron playing 50, 55 games or so.
I'm going to be so pissed because y'all know I'm a Cleveland fan. Right now. I do like Cleveland. I do, but I can't do it if he go bad.
You can, and you will. And we're gonna plug it together when they hoist that Larry O'Brien.
And they're gonna take and Bronny gonna be on the trade too. He's gonna be on the bench for him. So they're gonna take him with.
I think you send Bronny too, so Mama James can watch her son and grandson 42 times instead of a couple of times.
Kenny just let that boy go, but I digress. I'm not about to do that with y'all.
You would bring on Bronny too to get the King home for a farewell tour?
I mean, if that's what they got to do to bring him on, but then what are they going to do as soon as LeBron retires? That boy's going to be nothing. They're going to keep him out of the NBA.
No. Bronny's going back to USC after LeBron.
Illegally, he will be able to. He got all his eligibility.
Like the rest of his old foes. He going back to USC.
He might even go partner up with his brother.
Right. Arizona.
I quit. Y'all still
Arizona.
Y'all still.
No, you stay right here, T. He's going back to USC after the championship.
I quit. No. What I'm going to say is this.
He might be right.
As of right now, I don't know what this trade means, and unless Cleveland think they're the best team in the East right now over Boston, who's really hot and is going to get Tatum back, and the Knicks.
Well, I got since you said talking about the East, I do have one team in the East that I think made a trade, got really better, and we better watch our damn eyes on them now. It's another trade beside them, but that ain't what I'm talking about. And then that's even a headache too, because the Warriors, what you doing? Yeah, y'all done put that boy through everything. What we doing?
This like the one on the right, but go ahead, Farrah, do your thing.
What we doing? But them damn Hornets.
Yes.
Damn, and old boy coming home. You do know he was I think he's a leading scorer in the state of North Carolina. He's from North Carolina, so he's coming home. Hometown kid, Carolina dude. But this team right here, y'all, I'm trying to tell people this was an absolute sleeper, great freaking trade right there.
I agree 1,000% with you, Farrah.
Y'all playing.
Okay, Kobe coming to North Carolina. I love it. They got something else in another trade too. So, but they're doing a little guard heavy scenario unless he's gonna be playing a pure point and they're gonna move your boy off ball.
He's a pure point,
which is fine. But then what you gonna do with Knipple because he plays
whatever he want to do. Whatever he want to do. He gonna be that swing forward, that swing guard, that three.
And maybe Kobe can be coming off the bench and they can keep it. And he can be the energy on the second team. Maybe that is. And I love the trade for the Hornets.
That would be my first guess.
You know what I'm saying? So I love the trade in that kind of thing because I think he was averaging somewhere around 14 to 16 points a game. So you add that to the Hornets who are getting more firepower, and they've won 8 in a row right now.
Yes, they have.
So there is no question.
Too.
I might have to put my own Hornets gear on the closet.
Knipple gonna give you 40 at any given time, so you got your 40 piece.
So I might have to put my Hornets gear out of the closet. So maybe that's going to happen. Maybe not.
If LaMelo Ball doesn't have to be your best player and
he
just
will play
a
better.
good player, this team, the Knipple drafting really changed the trajectory of this team because now you can kind of recalibrate the face of your franchise and what it's supposed to be. It was just we suck. Everybody come watch LaMelo do a bunch of Chino Hills type stuff, and we're going to win 15, 16 games. Now he can just be a traditional point guard. He doesn't have to chuck up YOLO threes. He can – Brandon Miller's not even – oh, there he is. Brandon Miller is probably the best player of these here. Musa Diabate, Michigan, go blue. Michigan has been heavy in the rotation today. Diabate, he's a quality big on a nice deal. They're fun to watch. They get up and down the court. Their announcement team is the best in the business. If you've never watched the League Pass and watched the Charlotte Hornets announcers, they are spectacular.
Hilarious. Yeah, they are.
They're hilarious. So I am rooting for them to get into that play-in because I think they can give a number 1 or number 2 seed some smoke.
Now I'm gonna ask the last question I'm gonna ask about this. Could this be the sign of getting Ball out of this squad. Because now he can be a chip that takes a couple of things to make them better, because now they have their 2 and their point, and maybe they were tired of chucking this thing up, and maybe there's something to move them into a different
direction.
Who
would they trade him for? Who could replace him?
Right now, you can maybe get a center or a power forward, because we never know if Miller going to have the gun in the back of the car like he did at Alabama again. We never know the answer to that question, Charlotte. Charlotte's crazy.
But so when you're not, but Miles Bridges has been solid this year.
But he's on a 1-year deal, though. I think he only had the last year of the contract. Isn't this and that? Because I think they re-signed him maybe 1 or 2 years. So we'll see. And my only thing is a lot of players, but all of them are the same player.
That's true. But it does, to Torrance's point, it does give you the flexibility to move off of LaMelo while the stock is high. If they finish the season like they're playing right now, his stock will be high this summer. You might even see Memphis Grizzlies on line 1. No, because why would y'all take Ja? No, never mind.
Close to home, bring them back to the Carolinas. That's why they'll take Ja too. But we don't.
Ja on this squad, he ain't got to be the best player. Oh,
nope. Yeah, that's exactly right. That is exactly right.
And that's close for home. That's too close to home, Charlotte. Oh no.
Now on the other side of this, we're looking at Kuminga versus. I don't know why Golden State wants this dude. This dude he played less games than Anthony Davis. I don't understand why he would even want to do.
And they put this dude through so much and held on to him.
Yeah, Kuminga. Yeah.
Man, just to do this.
The most baffling part of this is that they had a deal basically on the table for Jaren Jackson Jr., but then they started getting caught up in the Shams tweets and thought that they had a legitimate shot at Giannis. So they put the kibosh on Memphis and Memphis left us on red when they could have gotten a 27-year-old two-time All-Star that was 1 vote away from All-NBA, and was a Defensive Player of the Year that can shoot the 3 in today's game. You put that on the kibosh to go after Giannis, who you didn't get. Now you got a man who's I'm gonna call him the white AD. He's Way D.
Way D.
He Way D.
No, they want another splash brother because he can shoot a couple threes. Is that what they wanted?
When Porzingis plays, he is serviceable. He's a good NBA player. But when is that? And Jonathan Kuminga, they did you so dirty. The fact that Steve Kerr apologized to how you were handled after you left, nobody wants to hear that. Sit your ass down.
Nobody. When he retired?
Listen,
right? How you getting DMPs 14 straight games on a team that don't have no scores outside of
maybe him and Steph retired together the same year. I don't know.
Well, he's in Atlanta now with those athletes down in Atlanta, and they got some youth and some jump on there, and he can play. Like I said, on the Golden State side, I don't see the purpose of this. This is not getting Steph any better or closer, or maybe they was clearing out salary to do something later on the offseason to get Giannis. Who knows? But I just didn't understand that. But thank you, Kuminga, for your service in Golden State. You got that 2-year contract and get some more money to sit the bench. You're still healthy and young. Enjoy Atlanta. Just don't remember, San Francisco and Atlanta, 2 different cities, bro. Just remember that.
Oh, I see something here. It's an expiring contract. They're going to make another run at Giannis in the summer.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
And everybody, I'm over it. I'm freaking over the whole situation.
Contract is what they took back. And
whoever gets Giannis after all this, they better hope you don't get up and practice and get injured and you wasted everything.
That's the trade me injury. The Cavs trade is the trade me injury.
So that's why I'm like, man, I'm over it. I definitely am over Giannis. But lastly, guys, we got the standings. Where we at, TT?
Let me get my words. Detroit, still the number 1 team in the East, and they beat the Knicks last night by like 38. So they put their standings and their foot in their throat. Boston still sitting at number 2, and see, Cleveland made a trade. They think they're right there with 2 games or so back. 7. I mean, how many games?
They're gonna go back.
We got Toronto, who stayed pretty. They made a trade too, but I don't think it was something that would go. I think defensive wise it helps them out. Philly, Philly quietly sitting on that first line, and nobody's really talking about them because they scared that your boy gonna get Embiid only gonna play 1 more game this season. Orlando, Miami, Atlanta, and Farrah, Charlotte made it out the last one. You see, Charlotte is the second category. There we go. And out west, nothing changed.
We said that last week they was coming out of it.
They came out of that last one. Nothing changed in the west. Oklahoma City had some injuries, and San Antonio still hanging on number 2. Denver got the man back. Houston, we still need it. Somebody need to shave your boy head or either put a pic to your boy head. And the Lakers got AR back, so they're gonna make that final run. And they got Luke Kennard, and Paul knows about Luke Kennard, so there's no question about that. Was a good move for them. Minnesota, Phoenix, Golden State, the Clippers, season's over, and the Trailblazers.
The Mavs is sliding.
You're not gonna say about Kennard, Paul?
I call him holster. He won't shoot.
He gonna shoot.
He gonna shoot.
He won't shoot.
So Andrew said if Tatum comes back, watch out, NBA. Ain't nobody scared of him.
Don't need to be.
Because if he played for the Grizzlies, remember that.
But I mean, you got to think the Celtics are in the second spot without him. Will he mess their chemistry up?
Possibly.
Will he come in and that's my fear.
I mean, that's always a possibility.
That's my fear with Cleveland. That Harden's gonna come in and fuck up what they got next to they're in the second goddamn column. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, he's a ball hog. He can really mess some things up. Tatum, he comes back. They could take over the number 1 spot, or they could slide on down. I don't know how. We're gonna see. I imagine they only can get better with it. I mean, real talk. But
can you imagine? Could you have imagined back in 2012 when OKC was playing the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals, and they had Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and
their prime,
how they all three turned into ring chasing role player, basically? Like
they could have took OKC could already have a dynasty if everybody didn't want.
They're not winning it this year.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying back then.
Right.
If they had to stay together, but everybody wanted to be their own team. Everybody wanted their own shit. Don't want to come off the bench.
And it didn't work out well for any of them because KD's 2 rings nobody even respects. But I guess.
And look at Harden, washed up. That's why I'm like, if they had to stay together, I think they could have had a dynasty. They probably could have won at least 2 or 3 chips, all of them, and then they could have went on where they wanted to.
Not with the Heatles. Maybe after the Heatles broke up. No, because LeBron was on his generational run, and they did right to ring chase.
Nah, I think they could have had something out there when they first got to OKC, when they first moved them out there, but they didn't. So it is what it is. Now they all nappy necks running around trying to figure it out.
Nappy neck. God,
yeah, man. Yeah. You know who I'm talking about in general. We're gonna give him a wave nouveau.
She called it nappy necks. Did she?
We're gonna loosen them curls up.
Put the wave nouveau in there. Is that like the California curl or the is that the
S curl, which is you know what I'm saying?
Why half us brothers is bald now. I'm still waiting on my class action suit email.
Me too. Me too. I had that S curl for a moment there, boy.
I'll never root for the Blue Devils because that Duke messed me up.
Yeah.
Y'all see how they got your hair rolled up. I'm not even gonna go to 1982 for y'all with y'all, but one shout out, y'all. And you over there, I see you with the picture in the background. I never really noticed that you had JJ's picture back there.
Yeah,
Ernie Barnes.
It's an Ernest Watson.
Yeah, and he North Carolina A&T grad.
See, hey, y'all
North Carolina A&T grad.
But I'm gonna support the
He's from Durham. That painter is from North Carolina. I do believe he may have been an A&T grad or he's from Durham, but yeah, you have to vet me, but I'm pretty sure of that.
Her name is Judy Torrance. Any
big booty Judy.
I went to school with her. She's from North Carolina. She was North Carolina area. She came up.
Mm-hmm. I want to give a shout out to T-Dub and to the hostess with the mostest for having me on today. Thank you.
Of course, we love that. You're the reason for the season. You're the reason I got this here thing. You talk me into this shit, and now I'm here.
But you're the reason that it's done what it's done.
I appreciate it. And TT, you know what I'm saying? Took me a long time to figure out who was gonna be my perfect host, and I figured it out.
You right, and you figured it out because you two, I couldn't even imagine it.
You should have seen us at work. If you think this is something, you should have seen us at work, like on their clock. On their clock. But no, shout out to go ahead.
I want to shout out to the Extra Point. You know, they had me on the show earlier. I don't know how they can deal with me, so I appreciate them having me. I shout out to Farrah for letting me for letting me out like a slave, and they let me go work at another plantation.
Put in the comments that your lease is up.
Yeah, he better have that piece of paper on his way home.
You know what I'm saying? So I shout out to everybody who's been listening to me for the last 3 hours, because my wife didn't even
put in work, bro. You don't put in work. You got any voice audition tonight?
No, but I got to go to the bathroom and Farrah let me go because he told me 3 hours ago that I could go.
Oh yeah, we about to be out here, but all my shout out is just thank you everybody that's joined Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff. Like I said, I'll be on later with Unrivaled to watch that tomorrow. Make sure you guys tap in for the Super Bowl. We will have a giveaway for 2 hats tomorrow. I'll explain later, but we will have a giveaway, but you are able to still purchase, but we will have a giveaway for 2 hats tomorrow during the Super Bowl live. So make sure you guys are tapping in. I do appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you guys. It's been 2 hours on the dot. So I am going to bid everyone a great day. Go out here and be successful on purpose. Paul, thank you for coming up on here from the Extra Point. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him. And on that note, y'all know how we do it. Peace.